Okay, so we are live now, Maria. So thank you for being here, Maria. Today we are going to have Mr. Matteo Sorato. I hope so. It seems that there is some kind of a hidden devil behind our live streams that we do, and there's always a technical issue behind them. However, it seems it seems that we are improving. Because the last two times that we had the live streams, the event page didn't show the live stream. The live stream was shown, but not on the event page. I can see now that we are live streaming in both YouTube, so that is a big improvement. What regards Mr. Matteo Sorato, that we wanted to have him today as a guest, Matteo is trying to join us. However, he has some difficulties to join. I hope he's going to overcome them. I don't know if he's going to make it at the end, but regardless of Matteo, if he cannot join today, then maybe we can have him on a next episode of our streaming. So, Maria,
live streaming if we make it.
I wanted to tell to our audience this is the conversation that we had before. So we were telling before, you know what happens? I think this world, it's what regards the attention, it's being dominated by the celebrity presenters of the Tony Robbins, where everything works perfect. And that is fantastic for them. However, 99% of us.
Alex, you're cutting out. I think there's a problem with your bandwidth. You keep freezing and being cut out. I'm not hearing you anymore. We really have like a little demon in our live stream. It's never going to happen. I can't hear you. I've totally lost your sound. So I don't know if it's just me or everybody out there, but this is getting better by the minute. So we've lost our guest. Now we've lost Alex. I don't know if we're going to make it to our 20 minutes, guys. So I don't know. Alex, do you hear me? Oh, you're back. Yay.
I can hear you, yes.
You kept freezing and
I was away, right?
Couldn't hear you. You kept freezing the image and everything. So I don't know if there's something else running in the background that was doing that.
Yes, it's maybe some supernatural activity. I don't know.
I think we have little goblins
that doesn't let us.
We have LinkedIn Live goblins.
Yes, I don't think we have one. We have more demons, I think, than just one.
Somebody does not want us to do LinkedIn Live.
Somebody doesn't want us to do the live stream that we are doing, but the thing is that our live stream today, even though Matteo didn't make it, although we announced this live stream with him, I think our live stream today is much better than the two live streams that we had before. And I was saying that this world is dominated by the celebrity super presenters, and everybody else, which is 99% of the rest of the people that live in the real world, don't get to the opportunity to show what real life is, and real life issues and real life problems are. So everybody is focused on the perfectionism that those few people are presenting, and they think that's the norm. And the reality is that's not the norm. The norm is to navigate through life and face all the issues that you encounter that are not the ones only the big issues that you think that you have, but all the little things that appear in your path to success. And at the end, those little things are the ones that they hold you back. So we are real people bringing solutions to real customers and solving real life realistic issues. I don't know what is your opinion on that, Maria.
Yeah, I agree, and I think also it's those little issues that help you grow, right? Depending how you decide to take them on, it's about a mindset and deciding to either see this as something. We could be like, oh my god, this is terrible, let's stop the live stream, nothing's working, we're going to be so embarrassed and everybody's going to laugh at us, or we can make the best out of it and think, well, this is a great learning opportunity, something more to add to our list of what we can do better, and just go on. And that's
I think, Maria, I don't know if it's a cultural thing, but I think a lot of us, at least in Europe, we are grown up with a mindset and a mentality that condemns mistakes and
failure.
condemns
Yeah,
failure.
Yeah.
Failure is part of the process. There is no way in the world that you are going to start something and be perfect from day one. That's impossible. So if you put so much value on the end perfect results, and you are so much concerned about failure, then you are never going to start anything. And I had recently, I made a video that was some months ago, and I expected to have many hating comments in this video, and I did had almost only haters wrote on this video. But one guy said, stop doing those videos because you expose yourself. And I asked myself, okay, I expose myself. What would be the alternative? What would be the alternative? The alternative would be not to make the videos, to be silent, to be absent, and have a guarantee one-way road to failure. I think Matteo is here to join us.
Oh yes, there is somebody, definitely. Let's hope it's not a goblin, and it is Matteo.
Yes. Hello, Matteo. Hello, Matteo. Can you hear us? Hello, Matteo.
Maybe, Matteo, if you try to go in the settings, they're just... Oh, do we have somebody? On the screen, just under our images, there's a little button with a microphone and one with a camera, and the settings. Maybe if you try and go in there, you'll be able to get your mic and camera to run. Unless the goblins got him too.
Yes, technicalities. I mean, live streaming, since we started that, it is, I don't say it's rocket science, but there are a lot of details that somebody needs to be aware of. So Matteo left, so obviously he has some technical issues. That's a pity, but Matteo is a good friend of mine, and I'm sure he's going to join us probably some other time, if not today. I mean, that happens also on big channels.
Yeah, but you remember when they're like, oh, it's the live, that's why. So we can say the same. It's like the alias of the live.
Exactly. I mean, it's, if something is live, things like that happen. What can we do?
Yeah.
So exactly. So that is a major issue, I think, in today's world, and the expectation to be perfect since day one. And that is also what I tell to my salespeople. And I think that those ones that they continue working with me, because I have senior salespeople, but I have also more junior ones. I say to them, 80% of success, it's showing up. And I really believe that. Go there, show up, say what you want to say. If you make a mistake, doesn't matter. It makes you human. We people, we all share, we have one thing in common, all people in the world, all around the world, and that is imperfection. So, I mean, don't worry, go there, say what you want to say, you're gonna have gonna be nervous, but it's okay. That makes you human.
Yeah, it's about being courageous and not being afraid to step out of your comfort zone. And it's that first step, right? That's the scariest, because once you've taken it, you realize that the what's behind it is not that scary. But it's having the courage to face that fear and not pretending it doesn't exist, acknowledging it, but going for it anyway, right?
Let's see if now we have Matteo.
Oh,
Hello, Matteo.
the
Okay,
suspense.
now
Yeah,
should be
Oh,
working. Okay, here
oh,
we go.
there we are.
fantastic.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry guys, I had a few problems with the camera. It didn't allow me to activate it for some reason. But anyway, we managed and we are here.
Thank you, thank you,
Welcome.
thank you. Thank you, Matteo. Thank you that you come in our live stream. I would like to introduce you
My
to
pleasure.
our friends and to our audience. So, Mr. Matteo Sorato is the founder of Kleemorganics, which is a very successful skincare company.
Thank you.
Matteo is a good friend of mine. I'm very proud to have him as a friend. And he's a person that started this business literally from scratch, Matteo, from any perspective.
Yeah,
You started this fantastic business from nothing, from the idea, everything was yours. Can you give us an idea about how you managed
of
to
course.
create Clean Organics?
Of course. Well, when I started, I didn't have any experience in anything I was approaching, neither in business nor in the beauty industry. My background was a biotechnologist, so I got my degree and make use of it as much as I could for this new business idea that I had. But even though, I mean, the study that I've done are not so useful for what I'm doing now. And it all started from recognizing what you want out of life and trying to pursue that. But I realized that for most people is very difficult to understand. First of all, what you really want in life. And I remember following a podcast over 8 years ago now, where it was saying to take a piece of paper and write down 20 things that you like and 20 things that you don't like. It seems pretty easy, but when I did it myself, I couldn't go over 10 things for both of the good things that I like and the things that I don't like. And this measures how much you know about yourself. And this is the starting point. If you don't know who you are, what you like, what you're good at, what you don't like, and what you don't even want to pursue, it's very difficult to get into a stage where you can set a goal for yourself and what you want out of your life. So the first stage for sure is try to recognize as much as possible everything about your life, and from there, when it's a never-ending process because, of course, with years you change, the things that you like changes, and so your goals sometimes. But if you are able to learn more every single day about yourself, you can have more clarity in the path that you are undertaking. And I would say that this is the most important thing when you set up goals, because many times, and I know many people that are setting goals for things that they don't like. So the approach is different. The type of approach of most people is escaping from what they don't like rather than following what they do like. And this many times is not according to me, the right approach. That is because you don't have enough power to pursue what you really want, because you haven't discovered. You want to escape from a situation, but most of the time, that is not actually what you really want. Let's say, for example, this can be a silly example, but I noticed throughout the years that this approach doesn't work. And I have a friend who wants to lose weight. So the goal in his mind is losing weight. And I know this guy for over 15 years, and I never managed to see him as slim. And the fact is that he took the wrong approach. It's not that he wants to lose weight, but probably he wants a different perspective of his image, and he's searching for increasing his self-esteem, and that is the actual goal, not really getting slim. The getting slim would act as a side effect of the proper goal. And again, this is very basic, and we can say it sounds easy, but oftentimes it's not simple to do. So again, once you manage to learn more and more about yourself, and you have a clear goal, that is the starting point for all the process that can get closer and closer to what you want. And I took also I'm going through many meditation things, and a few things that I learn is that we need to go along with human nature, and the human nature by itself keeps on asking for more, and we are structurally designed to get more and more. So the idea of being content with what you have, or setting up goals that you believe might be reasonable for you, that will not ever be enough, and will put you in a stage where you're never happy. When you discover this thing, and there is nothing wrong in wanting more, we always and we all pursue more. This helps you setting the real goal for your life, and the real purpose, because under every goal there is a purpose beyond it. This helps you in not only getting closer and closer to what you really want, but strangely enough, it makes you happy and satisfied every single day of your life, because you know where you're going, and you know that every step of the process is an achievement by itself. So that is what I believe is very important to not only achieving your goals in life, but living the life that is fulfilling for yourself. And another thing that I realized is very common in people is setting again the wrong purpose. So they set the goal, and they say the purpose of me achieving that much money by whatever year is for my family or for my kids. I found out that this is never true. And again, it's not because we don't want the best for our family, for our kids, but we are misinterpreting again the purpose of doing that. It's not for our family, it's not for our kids, but it's for ourselves, seeing the family in a good position, see the kids growing as you might desire. So it's everything related to you. There is nothing outside of you, despite the impact that you can have in other people's lives come from what you do, the person you are, and the person that you keep on being throughout the journey. And I remember one sentence. I don't remember who said that, but it helped me a lot in understanding the concept that says, set a goal which is so high that it's impossible for you to reach it until you become the person who can. And this clearly states that it's the person that you are that is able to get wherever you want to get.
I find that really
Amazing.
sorry.
Oh,
Alex.
sorry, Maria, please go ahead.
No, I found it really, really interesting what you were saying, because it resonated with me about I grew up in an Irish Catholic family. So putting yourself first is selfish and is not something you should be doing, right? And so that was my education. And like you, I came to a point where I realized, well, actually, you know, that's not something I believe in personally. And I do believe, like I came to the same conclusion as you, that we need to know ourselves. And it's very hard to know yourself if you spend your
Yes.
time feeling guilty of
Yes.
trying to think about yourself. So it's a whole unlearning that we have to do, because we have this education and we've grown up in a world that was telling us to do that. And I think lots of things have changed the last few years. And now we're telling people that it's okay to put yourself first, to put your health before your job, and to think about your family and before work. But it's a mind shift, right? And it's something that's happened only very recently.
It is, and it might sound very selfish for most of the people, but if you practice it, other people would realize and feel the effect of looking only inwards, never outwards, because there is nothing outwards actually.
What I want to say in everything that you said, Matteo, is by listening to you, somebody understands that, because everybody sees your success and they see only the surface of the success. People don't understand the human, the deepness and the profoundness and the philosophy of the human being behind the success, because the success is just the facade.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have no words on the things that you said. I agree with you, and your deepness reflects in the real world the success of Kleemorganics. So it's
Yeah, and that was my purpose, because it's very difficult to measure your personal growth path, because there are different ways to measure it, and most of the time it's super difficult. And the idea that I took was, I get into and I create a business that can give me measurable results that reflects my personal growth. And I don't believe I would ever achieve anything within my business if I wouldn't have worked on myself and improve the person that I am. And this reflects in every single aspect of the business, because when you work on yourself, you realize that the operation of your business are changing so much according to your personal development, that enable us to not create just great products that are loved by customers, but one of the most important thing for us is and has always been the customer experience. That is not just customer support; it's really enhancing people with the good that they have, and if they are not able to find them on their own, we are there to support them and find the good. There is always good in everyone, and despite we sell skincare products, this has almost nothing to do with the good that there is in every single person. The beauty is there, is not just physical.
So why the
Absolutely.
skincare, Matteo? I'm intrigued.
Excuse me.
So what brought you to skincare? I'm intrigued.
The story is that when I started and I didn't really like the idea of working in a lab after I getting my degree. So and I approached a company that was helping people selling physical products on Amazon. That's how all it started, and. I was undergoing a process of discovering myself during that the stage of my life, and I didn't really want to create any type of businesses that was not meaningful. So I could see in the skincare industry there was a big opportunity to pass across a message that that otherwise wouldn't have been possible selling other physical products.
It's fantastic. No, your story is fantastic, and the background and all everything that you said. So the selfish, the condemnation of the pursuit of somebody's own happiness. It's, I think we live in our world. It's something condemned. It's something misunderstood. While at the same time, it's for me the most sacred element of us as humans. And it doesn't mean that selfishness and understanding the pursuit of the selfish interest is something that is against other people. The contrary, when you pursue your own selfish interest, then others can benefit from the success that you have.
That's exact. Yeah, yeah. It only resonates with the pleasant being that you are. I have or my own thinking around happiness and the pursuit of happiness that, in my personal perspective, is still very, very limited, because, in my opinion, people shouldn't perceive and pursue happiness, because if you think about it, and I kept thinking about this thing for years. You are happy only when things go as you wanted. There is no other way for you to be happy, and of course, there is no way your life can go the way you want it. So happiness is a risky trap that many people would fall in, when otherwise pursuing pleasantness within you, that is the real way to live a joyful life despite the circumstances. And you take every circumstances as objective as it can be. And even in business, what helped me a lot is having this deep understanding of circumstances. There might be circumstances that you like or that you might don't like, but if you start detaching yourself from your likings and your dislikings, you would notice everything that happens to you as just a thing. And that is the only way to succeed in anything that you do, because you do the things that are necessary without any feeling and attachment to what you have to do.
very inspiring, everything. So
Thank you.
it's really, yeah. It's I totally agree with everything that you say, and I think the understanding of ourselves is also the key to have a clearer view that is
Absolutely.
not influenced from our emotions and our thoughts. Our emotions and our thoughts are not us, and when we get liberated from those, we can have a clearer picture to take better decisions.
Of course, that's true.
So it was supposed to be a 20 minutes live stream. We are 32 minutes now.
Well, we started 10 minutes late, Alex, so
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
that's okay. We had the LinkedIn Live goblins jump in, so.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Fantastic. I don't know. I don't have any other questions for Matteo. You,
Or maybe
Maria?
Matteo can tell us a bit about his business, because you haven't really told us about, what you do as a business.
What I do personally, or what the
No,
business does?
your business.
Well, again, we mentioned that it's a skincare business, and we operate almost all over, among US, Canada, Europe, Middle East, Australia. So we managed to grow bigger and bigger thanks to this approach that we were discussing before, where we put ourselves, meaning me and all my team, at first. So their peace of mind and their living needs to be prioritized before anything else, and this helps them to be so approachable to every person that we get in contact with, from suppliers to customers. And we took a long time in order to get outside of Amazon. As was mentioned before, I started on Amazon, and now we are in different Sephora stores all across US, and many other retailers that we started approaching now. Even because that was probably my fault, I didn't feel like what we were offering was enough to be shown on the shelves. But with my greatest surprise and satisfaction, it proved to be totally wrong. So we are able to serve more and more people now, thanks to, again, having great products and a great service. As another big thing that we realize is that most of the customer many times don't have the knowledge related to what they really need for the type of skin, and how to combine different products. And that is a new mission that we discovered a few years ago, to really educate people to use products according to their skin and their needs. So that has opened up an entire new world for us, and there is a huge need for this type of information. So we support every person that gets in contact with us, providing the right information and knowledge that they need.
Yeah, I think that's amazing, because I have to say, I've experienced buying products, either in a shop or online, several different products. I'm thinking, okay, so which one do I put on first? And do I have to wait for it to dry? Which one is good for my skin? And often in the shops, the people selling them don't know the products. So they advise based, I think, probably more on their commission than actually on what is good for you.
That's
And so I think that kind of service, I can totally see the value in it. Because as a woman who uses skincare products, and who has an aging skin now, I'm starting to think about, oh, I probably need to change it, and you don't know who to ask, right? So I think that's an amazing service that you're offering, because definitely we all need it.
Thank you.
And so
But
if I wanted to find your products, where can I find them?
Well, definitely on Amazon, and we will be launching our new version of the website on the 15th of this month. Yeah, it will have
Exciting.
all a new look, new aspect, new functionality, and we will be able to offer really great value that otherwise it wouldn't be possible to gain from other channels. So a lot of information, a lot of quiz that helps you understand what you need, and most importantly, we are going to offer also personalized skincare consultation
Oh, wow.
for free for our customers.
Oh, congratulations. That's
Thank
great.
you.
Yeah. And I want to say also that aloe vera, your products are one of the, let's say, most important elements, ingredients of your products is that you use aloe vera in your products. And
Yes.
yes,
That is our uniqueness. If the majority of products and brands use water as main component, we decided instead of that using aloe vera that for itself it has a lot of beneficial properties. And if I can add, there are other elements that would make our brand pretty unique, like the decision of using airless packaging. It allows us to not only preserve the products from the contamination, but also use the minimum possible chemicals like preservatives, because
yes.
the airless concept is helping that. And in this way, we don't use almost any chemicals inside our products.
Mm. I saw also that your products are cruelty free, so you don't test them on animals.
Of course, yeah, that's big thing, and
Mm.
we are totally against it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah.
thank you.
Amazing. So thank you very much, Matteo. I could talk with you
My
for another
pleasure.
2 hours. So
I feel the same. I feel the same, Alex.
yeah, no, it's so super interesting because you go in depth, and I like that because I'm trying in my life to go also in depth. There are not many ears there to listen to me, so people think the solutions are in what they see, and it's seldom the case. So the reality, most of the times, is hidden below the surface.
Yes, it's true.
So
Definitely.
thank you, Matteo. Thank you very much for
You.
joining us in this live stream. Maria, thank you for always being here. And
My
uh,
pleasure.
It's been a
in,
pleasure talking to you and meeting also Maria. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Matteo. And I'll be checking out your new website.
everybody should go and
Many
check the
things here.
website. And in Amazon, everybody should go and put Kleemorganics and see the
Everybody.
products that this company has. They are amazing products.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.